Okay, so what is this? We're doing a video about it. But before I get started, I'd like to tell you that I started this a little before I started the carnivore diet. And one thing I found out is after you're healed from your pre-diabetes symptoms and everything, diagnoses, you're not even going to need this anymore. Because I found that after I was healed from the carnivore diet, taking this actually took my blood glucose level down way too low. So it's very important to pay attention to your bodies. So I suggest that if you're having diabetes issues and you want to keep track of it, get you one of these Care Touch glucose meters. You can get them at Amazon for maybe about $39. Pay attention to your sugar levels. Keep track of them. Keep track of what you're eating. And also, you can get you a blood pressure machine and check that as well. Because sometimes, say for example, if every morning you wake up, you may have a little numbness in your hand and you don't know what it is. But if you keep track of certain vitals, for example, you may find that if you check your sugar every morning or every time you feel that numbness in your hand, you may find that your sugar is too low. And you may be able to connect those dots. Now, a doctor's not going to be with you every second of the day, so you need to take control of your own health. So, I say that to say always be the CEO of your own health. So we're getting ready to get to this video, but before we get going, look down there, right down there. You see that like button? Hit that like button down there. Let's go. Is this? What is this? This right here is something that I was taking. I don't know if it was before my carnivore journey or at the beginning of my carnivore journey. So if you guys remember, I did a video, I'll put it up here, where I threw away all of the supplements that I had started taking while just before I started the carnivore diet or even at the beginning of the carnivore diet. So I'll put that video up here. But this happened to be one of the few that I did not throw away. And the reason being is because in my mind, it felt like this here actually worked. Now this is called benfotiamine. It's a B1 supplement. It's not really a drug. It's not, from a doctor or anything. But I actually thought this worked so much until I actually investigated it and did some research, and I actually put down some writings here. And when I did the research, it talked about prediabetes, heart and blood vessels, neuropathy. And then when I look in the bottle, I noticed that I took almost all of these. It's only maybe about 6 pills left in here. And so it was interesting to me because just this morning, I was watching Dr. Darren, and I'll put his video up here. I was watching his video. It popped up on my timeline. Now, Dr. Darren is a doctor on YouTube, and I wrote down some information about the video that he did. First of all, he's one of those doctors that's committed, and he says this himself. He's committed to bankrupting all of the drug companies because he don't feel that we need to heal by taking drugs, that there are supplements and ways to eat that can heal us. So as I'm watching his video, he talked about working in a molded environment. He talked about having neuropathy, numbness in his left arm, and high blood pressure. Now, his story was very interesting because after having a heart attack and going into the hospital, he had issues with not breathing adequately. That's what he found out while he was there, and he was actually watching the monitors himself. And then after he came out, he began to read some older medical books about how we were treated back when basically that's what we used were supplements. And he found out about this B1, which is in here. Okay, and then he had a patient that came in round about the same time, and she spoke to him about her success in using B1. And so he saw that patient. And so then after much research, reading those older books and doing some updated research, he found out that B1, which is thiamine, it was instrumental in removing toxins. It helped oxygen to go to places it needed to go, as opposed to just staying in the blood. It was absorbed within the cells. It helped replenish B1, helped deplete, well, not deplete parasites. What was said was having parasites actually depletes your B1. And these can cause gut issues and leaky gut, which we've talked about in many other videos. So you guys, I'd like to ask you to please take the time to go and watch his video. I think it's something that you'll really enjoy and you'll get a lot out of it. And maybe it'll resonate with you. Maybe you're going through the heart palpitations, which he was talking about, or maybe you're having high blood pressure, or maybe you have neuropathy issues or numbness in your extremities, most preferably on your left side, you know. So go and watch the video. I'm actually going to put the link to his video in the description so you can watch it. I think it's very important to follow him. Okay, so in the meantime, I've created a video that I'd like you to watch with me. Okay, so let's watch this video together.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Carnivore Found Me. Today, we're diving into a shocking truth that could change your life. Did you know that a simple vitamin deficiency can lead to serious health issues like neuropathy, high blood pressure, and even parasites? That's right. We're talking about B1 deficiency, also known as thiamine deficiency. Let's get into it. First things first, what is B1 or thiamine? Thiamine is an essential vitamin that plays a crucial role in converting food into energy. It's found in foods like whole grains, meat, and fish. But what happens when you don't get enough of it? Wait.
Okay, so I, as a carnivore, do not eat fibers, whole grains, or processed grains at all. I am totally still not really on the fence about fiber. I just feel like with the recent research that I've done and listening to other people that have had gut issues regarding fiber, that I am not ready to introduce any fiber into my body.
Let's make one thing clear. Whole grains are not the same as processed grains. Whole grains contain the entire grain kernel, which includes the bran, germ, and endosperm, providing more nutrients and fiber. On the other hand, processed grains have been stripped of their bran and germ, leaving mostly the starchy endosperm. This makes them primarily composed of carbohydrates.
Now, that was one of the issues that I had before I went on the carnivore diet. And this was one of the things that I actually researched. The numbness and tingling in the hands, the tiredness, being very tired, these were all issues. And it did seem like, and I wasn't sure. It did seem like when I started taking this that has the B1 thiamine in it, that it did make a big difference. But it's, as usual, a lot of times we'll start taking supplements and we don't take the whole bottle. We'll take some of them, we'll be like, well, it's not working, or we think that it's not working. But this is one of the few supplements that it actually did feel like it was working. So actually, in order, considering that I made a connection with Dr. Darren now, and these here, it kind of confirms it for me.
which can spike your blood sugar and offer little nutritional value. But remember, as carnivores, we don't do grains. We focus on nutrient-dense foods like meat and fish to get our essential vitamins.
Pause. I definitely did have high blood pressure. That was one of the issues that I had when I first went to the doctor, and she said I had high blood pressure, and she actually put me on those high blood pressure pills, but I never took them because I had said in my mind that I was actually going to lose weight and get everything under control before I went back to her. Now that is when I actually went on that vegan diet, 50% raw, and then ended up in the hospital, and then came out and then sort of found carnivore.
A B1 deficiency can lead to a host of symptoms, including fatigue, weakness, and even neurological problems. One of the most alarming effects is neuropathy, a condition that affects the nerves, causing pain, numbness, and tingling sensations. If left untreated, it can become chronic and debilitating. But that's not all. B1 deficiency has also been linked to high blood pressure. Studies show that thiamine plays a role in regulating blood pressure, and a deficiency can lead to hypertension. This is a serious issue, as high blood pressure increases the risk of heart disease and stroke. Now, here's where things get really interesting. Did you know that B1 deficiency can make you more susceptible to parasites? A lack of thiamine can weaken your immune system, making it easier for parasites to take hold. This can lead to a whole host of health problems, from digestive issues to chronic fatigue and even leaky gut. So, what can you do to combat B1 deficiency? If you're not following a carnivore diet, eating a balanced diet rich in whole grains, meats, and fish can help ensure you're getting enough thiamine. But as a carnivore, you can obtain vitamin B1, thiamine, from various animal-based sources. Here are some of the best sources for those following a carnivore diet. Pork. One of the richest sources of thiamine among meats. Lean pork chops, pork loin, and ham are excellent choices. Beef, particularly lean cuts like ground beef, steak, and roast beef, contain a good amount of thiamine. Liver. Organ meats like beef liver, chicken liver, and pork liver are highly nutritious and packed with thiamine. Fish. Salmon, tuna, and trout are particularly rich in thiamine. Poultry. Chicken and turkey, especially dark meat like chicken thighs and turkey legs, are good sources of thiamine. Eggs. While not as high in thiamine as some other sources, eggs still provide a modest amount of this vitamin. Always consult with a healthcare professional before starting any new supplement regimen. And there you have it, folks. The shocking truth about B1 deficiency and its impact on your health. Remember, knowledge is power, and taking care of your body starts with understanding what it needs. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more health and wellness tips. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss an update.
Okay, you guys, that's all I have for you today. I hope this video has been enjoyable, and I hope you've learned something from it. And please don't forget to go over and watch Dr. Darren's video. Have a great day.